Yes, welcome everyone. Welcome to this meditation. Our focus for the meditation today is your source of renewal. And I want to say hello to everyone who's a part of the Dolphin Star Temple and everyone who simply joins us for these meditations. Anyone who wants to live a more conscious life and a more spiritual life, you're welcome here to share this time with us. I am Gary Kendall. I'm a minister in the Dolphin Star Temple. I'm going to lead you today in this edition of our weekly meditations. And I want to start off by acknowledging that today is Father's Day in many parts of the world. And I'm celebrating myself as a father today, too. So we ask now that we all give a thought to give reinforcement to the divinity of masculinity, the divine masculine, the power of the divine masculine in this world. And we send our love today to all the fathers and to everyone who walks the path of fathering. And I want to give thanks to the board of the Dolphin Star Temple for organizing this series of meditations, and also for working so hard to reach out to our community and pull everyone together. Our primary mission is in sharing and preserving the teachings of Amorah Quan Yin. I'm here because of my gratitude to Amorah Quan Yin as the person in my life who made the most difference to me. So in gratitude to the spiritual teachings and all of the awakening that occurred for me while studying with Amorah Quan Yin, I'm here to share whatever I can that's useful to you. So when preparing for this meditation for today, I was asking my guidance the question of what was it that people needed right now? As I was thinking about the time that we're in, the answer I received was that people needed renewal of themselves. And if you're like me, you probably know there's lots of people around who've been depleted during the last year or more during the pandemic. And whatever has happened in your life, whatever it is that's transpired, there are chances now that you want also to find renewal for your life. And we're of course, now living at a time when a lot of people are anticipating some change. Some change is going to happen. And of course, there's also uncertainty with change. We don't know what that change is going to be. But whatever that change is going to be, for people who are walking the spiritual path in their lives, there are some things that we must certainly all be focused on. And this change that's coming up, is the beginning of a new period, a new era for us. And this gives us a chance then to consciously think about how we're going to be living our lives through the time ahead, through the changes ahead. So I think that this marker, this place that we are in time right now, opens up this opportunity for us to think about these things. And of course, we know as people walking a spiritual path in our lives that we want to continue to celebrate the sacredness of life, that we want to align with the highest potential for the development of the earth and the earth's evolution. We know too that we need to raise the frequency of the consciousness across the earth. And personally, we all know that we need to be identifying with our true divine nature, our true divine self, and not being distracted and pulled into the divisions and the separations that are part of the everyday world. So, clarity on our spiritual path maybe now means thinking about how we align ourselves with our spiritual evolution. One imperative, of course, is to keep our frequency high. The people walking the spiritual path need to keep their frequency high so that the lower frequencies of the world can't attach to us, that they can't reach us, that we can maintain our sovereignty and our integrity in the midst of all the things that are happening. And this topic of keeping our frequency high is something that we focused on in the last meditation I did in the series. Today, we're called to renewal, and we are called to renew our identification with our I am presence, our true, pure, divine essence. We are called to renew the energy and the power that is that core essence. And we do this by continuing to release everything that holds us back in our evolution. We simplify ourselves in alignment with the I am we hold within ourselves. Today, we're going to seek guidance from the divine Elohim, the creator beings who work with the energy of unfolding creation. And we will seek to renew our core divine essence by joining the Elohim. Once I had the focus that today's topic was going to be renewal, I went looking to see what Amorah Quan Yin said about renewal, and I quickly found a writing from Amorah where she had been channeling the Elohim in an essay called The Spirit of Renewal. And I would like to read a couple excerpts from that. This is Amorah channeling the Elohim. And here's the first of the two readings. When you use the words, I am, it is as if you're saying, I am an aspect of the original divine oneness, the original innocence. I am an aspect of that one which originally became aware of its own existence and was joyous. I am that one which knew not even the concepts of mistake, pain, fear, or anger. I am that one who was an empty slate. I am part of that one which held every potential of consciousness. I am part of the one who later on, in joyous, innocent enthusiasm, expressed the desire to experience every aspect of its own consciousness, every potential that I am. And I picked those words because I think this is a very clear and beautiful statement about the nature of our divine essence and the nature of our divine identity, and the state to which we aspire to return one day. So now let me read another excerpt from this essay. Amorah, speaking for the Elohim, says, The step between letting go and embracing freedom is the void. The void is the place in which there are no goals and no identity. There is nothing there but you. If you've released all attachments and surrender to your own divinity, the void is heaven. It is relaxation into peace. There's nothing to be responsible for. There's nothing to do. Each step frees you a bit so that maybe the waves of creation, the waves from source, can move in a little more. There will come a point for you in which there's nothing to strive for anymore. You will have no urgency. And, I want to say that there are plenty of everyday associations by which the words, the void, sounds like something to avoid. It has a lot of negative associations with it. But you have a completely different sense of this from this text. You hear that the void is a place for simplifying yourself and for identifying with your true divinity. It is a place of pure essence. It is also a place where you can access the waves of creation emanating from divine source. Now, in guiding people into this space, I usually use the phrase plane of nothingness with the same meaning here as the void. And I use this phrase, plane of nothingness, because I wanted to emphasize the aspect of the void, that it's another plane of consciousness like every other plane of consciousness, and that in accessing it, we move up in our consciousness into that place that we can call the void. So, with the forewarning that I can also call this, by the name the plane of nothingness, we'll move ahead, and there will be essentially 5 steps to the meditation that follows. In the first part, we'll be setting space. In the second part, we'll be affirming our connection to the earth and to the cosmos, to the consciousness of the earth and the consciousness of the cosmos. We do this in acknowledgement of ourselves as a balance point between earth and cosmos. And then we'll call upon the divine Elohim to assist us in entering the void, that plane of nothingness, where we will surrender and release. And then in that place, to invite to ourselves the energy of unfolding creation, to blend with the energy of unfolding creation, and thereby to help renew our pure essence, renew the core of who we are. And finally, we will integrate this new renewed energy with our physical selves. Okay. I invite you to close your eyes and focus inward. Focus inward. Turn off all perception of the outer world to focus only within yourself. And now focus on the inner light, the light that you probably experience is being in your heart area, to visualize that light, to see it emanating. Maybe you visualize it as a ball of light, but focus all of your attention on that inner light that is your own. And ask that that light emanate the vibration that is unique to you, that is your vibration, that this light resonate like a song that's your song, singing forth your joy, your experience of living, your experience of beingness, that light is your light shining forth. And visualize now that light begins to expand. That light expands to fill the whole space of your chest. That beautiful light radiating and singing your song. Visualize that light continues to expand, and it begins to expand out to fill all the space of your physical body. And let it keep expanding. Let that light expand until it fills all the space of your auric field, that you are completely surrounded in the light, which is your own divine light. And just be at peace with that light and the feeling of yourself. It's just a being of light. And from that place, reach out with your awareness to make a connection to the consciousness of the Earth's crystals. Imagine, visualize that you can reach out and make contact with the consciousness of the crystals. They're always there. There's such an intense, beautiful field of consciousness that they hold around the earth. And now ask the consciousness of the crystals to assist in surrounding you with a field of divine, beautiful, crystalline, sacred geometry. Ask the crystals to create a field around you and through you of sacred geometry, the sacred geometry that the crystals are masters of. Ask that it surround you. Make it as concrete as you can make it for yourself, to feel that you're contained and held secure in that beautiful, clean, secure space of the crystalline sacred geometry. So now ask that this space defined by the crystalline sacred geometry, is filled with a field of the sevenfold sacred flames. The sevenfold sacred flames spinning and turning and passing around through this sacred geometry. The sevenfold sacred flames of purification and cleansing. Cleansing the space, cleaning your energy, purifying this space so that it's a perfect space for all the work that's about to unfold. A field of the sevenfold flames. And next, ask for a field of the 7 rays of divine illumination, the 7 rays of divine wisdom and illumination, circulating, refracting, reflecting around this field of sacred geometry that you're within, filling this space, helping you to have access to the greater wisdom, the greater knowledge, the knowledge of the masters, that knowledge that's beyond our mind's capacity. It's surrounding you. It's within this space. And now into this wonderful, safe, secure, pure space. Invite the presence of your personal guides, the guides who are the ones that you work with, the ones who are most familiar to you. Invite them into this space to be with you, to join with you, and to assist you with the work that's about to unfold. And with their presence, now is the time to declare your intention for the work that's about to happen. Declare your intention for a deep and lasting renewal. Affirm your desire for renewal. Hold that intention clear, so that it is communicated to all your guides and all the levels of consciousness that we're about to engage. And feel yourself now, feel yourself as a being of pure essence. You're a being of pure light, and visualize that as a being of pure essence, you can move. You can move out of the space of your body. You can move up. As a being of pure essence, you can float up. You can float up. And visualize that you float up, 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 above the earth. Visualize that you can float above the earth, that you can see the beauty of the earth. And ask now to be taken to a place on the earth that is most beneficial to you. Whether it's a place that you already know or a new place that you awaken to, ask to be taken to a place on the earth that is most beneficial to you. Visualize yourself standing in that place. And reach out with your feelings to feel the sense of the energy that's there, that beneficial earth energy. Breathe in that energy and breathe out whatever tension or anxiety you're holding. Breathe in the energy and breathe out. Receive and release. And this is more than breathing air. This is breathing as a being of light, breathing in the pure essence of the earth, and breathing out things that you don't need. Take it in. Absorb it into yourself. Take in that beautiful earth essence energy. And now, give thanks to the earth. Give thanks to the earth for everything that it provides you with, providing your body, providing the world in which you live, the whole context of your life. Give thanks to the earth. And now, as a being of pure essence, of pure light, visualize that you float up. You float up into the realm of the stars, floating up from the earth to the cosmos. And ask now to be taken to a beneficial star. Be taken to a star that has a beneficial energy for you. And it doesn't matter whether it's a star that you know or a new star that you're introduced to simply find a place among the stars that's very beneficial to you. And visualize yourself standing on the main planet of that star. Standing on the main planet. And visualize that you can breathe into yourself. Breathe into yourself the pure essence of this star, that beneficial energy, that you breathe it into yourself. And that you breathe out anything that is like hesitation or anything that challenges your understanding of yourself as a being of the cosmos. You're a child of the cosmos as you are a child of the earth. You are made of the stuff of stars. And to take in that energy of this star, take it into yourself. Breathe it in and also breathe out. The stars are part of your divine origins. And when you're ready, thank this star for the energy that it's given you. Thank the cosmos for the existence that has been given to all of us, this great world, this all that is, the universe in which our souls evolve from one lifetime to another, the great cosmic world. Give thanks. Once again, as a being of pure essence. And from this place, we move into the higher dimensions. There is this place in the high dimensions of the universe where only the great forces of the cosmos exist. It is beyond the place of planets and stars. In this place, you ask for the assistance of the Elohim, and now experiencing renewal. Visualize yourself in a space that is empty of all tangible things. This is a space in which thoughts disappear and emotions release into nothingness. This is the plane of nothingness. And ask for help and releasing every unessential thing that you have carried with you, everything that you cling to as part of yourself, everything that you hold on to that isn't really necessary for your existence. Ask for help in releasing these things. We let these things go so that you can discover and experience your true divine essence. Because when you've let go of everything, when you let go of everything into the nothingness, all that's left is your pure divine self. Only your pure I am essence remains. So release yourself of everything that you can. Surrender to the nothingness. Embrace the nothingness. Feel those parts of you that are still holding structure, and let that structure fall apart. Everything that is held together by thought, everything that's held and glued together to protect you, everything that you think that you need for your existence, you don't need. Let those things fall apart, disintegrate. Embrace the nothingness. Embrace it. Bring it into yourself. Bring it into yourself to help you let go of everything that's not part of who you really are. And let go of all the feelings that you've carried with you. Imagine that your body could cry and release all of the pain, all of the turmoil. Let your body release into the nothingness, because there's nothing to hold the emotions here. They disappear into nothingness. Embrace the nothingness. Bring it into yourself. Replace everything you can with the nothingness, the void. The void is a mirror to our own divine essence. No matter how much you give away, no matter how much you embrace the nothingness, your divine self remains. Your pure essence remains. The nothingness is an ally. It's a tool for coming to know the purity of what you are. Release and become like nothing. Nothing except your pure essence. Absorb the nothingness into yourself. It's an affirmation of your own divine nature, that you can be in the nothingness with nothing as your true divine self. And as we achieve the purest state that we can with the help of the nothingness, ask now the Elohim, the divine Elohim, to help you to connect with the energy of unfolding creation. Because in addition to your divine essence, this place holds the energy of unfolding creation, the energy that creates and recreates the cosmos moment to moment. Call upon this energy to come to you, to flow through you, to blend with you, and to help you renew your divine essence. We blend with the energy of unfolding creation, the energy that propels all existence. And in this way, we become closer and closer to the pure essence we were at our moment of creation. A pure being of light, riding the wave of this energy of creation as the wave moves out into the cosmos. Surrender yourself to the infinite possibilities of unfolding creation, to realize that there are no limitations on you as a being of pure light with this pure energy. You can go wherever you want to go. And release control of your life. Release control. Let go of planning. Let go of expectations. Surrender to divine flow, to be propelled by that wave. Let the universe move you, like a leaf being blown in the wind. That's your ultimate freedom, to be free, to just move with the energy. Don't try to hold on. Don't try to understand. Just to let it go. Let it go. And as you release and surrender, you're taken through what's called the 0 point, the point of infinite possibilities, to be free of limitations and simply be, because you put no limitations on anything. You have nothing to hold on to. You are simply the pure energy, the pure essence of yourself. And maybe you can reflect upon yourself to say, what is my true identity? What is it that I perceive when I release everything I've been holding on to? Who am I when I'm inhabiting that space? Inhabiting that space in the void. And now imagine re-emerging in your life with this feeling, with this understanding, to enter this world that we were describing earlier, but to remember, to know that you are that pure divine essence. You return knowing that the plane of nothingness, the void, is a tool that you can use to help purify yourself, to simplify yourself, to make yourself easier to understand to yourself as you simplify and reduce yourself down to the pure essence of what you are. And with this deep memory held within you, with this experience now, visualize that you return to your physical body in time and space. You're both a being of time and space, and you're outside of time and space. In your body, you're in time and space, and on the plane of nothingness, there is no time or space. Return to your room. Return to that sacred space that you created around yourself. Feel this energy that you've brought with you. Hold it close to you. And take it into your physical body. Let your physical body absorb what you've taken in, what you've learned. And now we're going to use the sacred breath to help us crystallize this in our physical bodies. We're going to take 3 quick, deep breaths and then hold the breath. And then while we're holding that breath, we ask that everything that we've experienced becomes part of our physical body and part of our auric field. First, 3 breaths, and then we hold 1. Ready? Okay, it goes like this. Now take it in and hold it. And when you're ready, release the breath. Okay, I hope that this has been a worthwhile experience for you. I hope that the process of entering the void, the plane of nothingness, is something that you can go back to and to use it as a tool as you move ahead in your lives in this time. A tool to simplify, to verify the true nature of who you are, and then also to renew yourself at the core level of your pure essence. And thank you so much for being with us and joining us here today.